Hello, everyone. Pineapple growth and development require specific environmental conditions. In China, pineapples are only grown in places like Fujian, Yunnan, and Taiwan. In recent years, due to climate change and extensive pesticide use, pineapples have been increasingly affected by pests and diseases. So, how can we identify and control these issues? Pineapple pests, such as crickets, white grubs, rhinoceros beetles, pineapple mealybug, pineapple flat mites. Pineapple diseases, such as pineapple wilt disease, black rot, root knot nematode disease, black heart rot, filostick leaf spot, sunscald, anthracnose, green wilt, and yellow wilt. You are already familiar with crickets. Common species include the Chinese field cricket and the Jamaican field cricket. Crickets belong to the order Orthoptera, family Grillidae. In southern China, the rainy season is from June to September. Crickets often migrate from the soil to the pineapple root zone and fruits to feed. As fruits approach maturity, both adults and nymphs cause damage. When feeding on young fruits, light damage only harms the skin. Severe damage results in holes in the fruit. The wounds are prone to infection, causing the pulp to rot, sour, and smell bad. Control methods. Use poisoned bait for control. Mix 100 to 200 times diluted trichlorphene with roasted rice bran to make poisoned bait. Scatter it in cricket-infested areas. The best effect occurs when applied on hot, rain-free evenings. Clear weeds around the orchard to eliminate hiding spots. White grubs are the larvae of beetles in the order Coleoptera, superfamily Scarabeoidea. They are key underground pests of pineapples. They are found in all pineapple-producing regions. They are diverse and widespread. They hide underground and chew pineapple roots and stems. If bitten, the early symptoms include leaf chlorosis and poor growth. Later, leaves lose gloss and turn reddish-purple. Leaf tips dry out. In mild cases, some roots remain. In severe cases, roots are gone. Underground stems are chewed into irregular notches and holes, causing leaf wilting. Severe damage during fruiting causes fruit shrinkage and plant withering. 1. In areas severely infested by white grub larvae, when apply base fertilizer before planting. Mix 0.5 kg of carbofuran with 500 kg of organic fertilizer and spread evenly. 2. If grubs are found in the orchard, apply trichlorphene diluted 1 to 800. DDVP diluted 1 to 500. Or isofenfos methyl diluted 800 to 1000 times at the plant base. Currently, 0.1% isocarbofos is effective against grub larvae. But avoid use during fruit setting. The 3rd June to August marks mating and egg-laying season for adult grubs. Use black light traps or manual collection. Pineapple heart rot. Early symptoms represent dull, lusterless leaves, while center leaves are yellowish-white and hard to detect. As disease progresses, leaves fade to yellow or reddish-yellow. Leaf bases develop light brown water-soaked rot, turning brown and dry. Leaves can be easily pulled out. At the junction of diseased and healthy tissue, a distinct reddish-brown ring appears. Roots become brown and lose absorption capacity. Leaves wilt, soften, and droop due to water loss. Stem decays. In later stages, the heart leaves separates entirely from the base. Infected areas smell sour. The plant eventually dies. Heart rot disease of pineapple occurs during the seedling stage, the growth period, and the fruiting period. It is especially common and severe when planting during the high temperature and rainy seasons of May, June, and August, September. The disease is more likely to occur and be severe during these times. To control heart rot disease, the following measures can be taken. 1. Treat seedlings before planting. Remove a few leaves at the base of the harvested seedlings. Then soak the base of the seedlings in a solution of 50% carbendazim or 75% thiophonate methyl diluted 800 to 1000 times for 8 to 10 minutes. Invert and air dry for 4 to 6 days, and plant only after the wound is dry. 2. It is best to plant on sunny days. In areas with severe disease, it is best to plant in late summer or early autumn. Level the soil well before planting, and avoid water accumulation. Pay particular attention to drainage in clay-heavy soils. 3. Avoid planting too deep during transplantation. Prevent mud from sticking to the heart of the seedlings. 4th, remove and burn diseased plants immediately when found in the field after planting. If replanting is needed, first use 50% carbendazim or 75% thiophonate methyl diluted 800 times to drench the soil for disinfection. Or turn over the soil where diseased plants were and apply lime for sterilization. Then replant seedlings disinfected with fungicide. 5th, be careful during cultivation and weeding. Avoid damaging the base of pineapple plants with tools. 6th, spray diseased orchards. We can use 50% carbendazim, 75% methyl thiobendazole diluted 1000 times. Or 5% Benamyl wettable powder diluted 1500 times. Or copper oxychloride diluted 800 to 1000 times to prevent the spread of the disease. Pineapple wilt disease, transmitted by pineapple mealybugs, is caused by viruses belonging to the beet yellows virus group, Clostrirovirus type 2 virus. Pineapple wilt disease is also known as pineapple root rot disease, locally called pineapple blight. It occurs in Hainan, Guangdong, Guangxi, Fujian, and Taiwan regions. Above-ground symptoms at the early stage show the basal leaves turning yellow and red, wrinkling and loss of glossiness. Leaf edges curl inward. Later, leaf tips dry out. Leaves wilt and the plant stops growing. As the disease progresses, root tip rot develops into partial or total decay of the root system. At last, the plant dies. It is classified into mealybug wilt, nematode wilt, nutrient deficiency wilt, wetland wilt, drought wilt, and calcareous soil wilt. Most believe the disease is caused by viruses transmitted by pineapple mealybugs. The following factors can trigger pineapple wilt. 1. Climatic factors. Generally high temperature. Dry autumn and winter seasons are prone to outbreaks, but low temperature and rainy spring are also common for disease occurrence. In Hainan province, it mostly occurs from November to January-February of the following year. 2. Plant growth factors. Generally, vigorous plant growth, higher levels of fertilizer and water management. Overly dense planting areas are prone to more severe disease. 3. Environmental condition factors. In the valley areas on mountain slopes prone to water accumulation, steep slopes with serious soil erosion, and exposed roots and sandy soils with poor water retention, roots will easily wilt. 4. Underground pest factors. Grubs and termites and earthworms feeding on underground roots can aggravate wilt disease. Regarding pineapple wilt, how do we prevent and control it? 1. Strictly select healthy disease-free seedlings. Do not select or introduce seedlings from disease-affected areas or fields. If introducing from disease areas, the seedling's root and stem bases must be soaked in pesticide solution for 2 minutes. Then invert and lay sideways to let the solution accumulate at the leaf bases to kill residual mealybugs inside the seedlings. After drying, plant them. Seedling soaking can use 50% marathon emulsifiable concentrate diluted 800 times, 40% dimethoate diluted 800 to 1000 times, or 80% DDVP emulsifiable concentrate diluted 1000 times. 2. Pesticide and fertilizer treatment. When diseased plants are found, use the above pesticides timely. Add 50% thiophonate methyl wettable powder diluted 400 times, mixed with 1% to 2% urea for spraying to promote yellow leaves turning green. The soil surface around diseased and other healthy plants' bases must be drenched with one of the above insecticides to control mealybugs and underground pests. 3. Improve planting site environment. Choose planting sites carefully and strengthen management. Use raised bed planting. Avoid waterlogging and soil erosion in orchards. Apply more organic fertilizer on kaolinitic and heavy clay soils to improve soil aeration and promote root growth. Timely dig out and burn diseased plants. Pineapple sunburn is a physiological disorder. During fruit tree growth and development, due to strong direct sunlight, the fruit surface is damaged. After fruit sunburn, part of the peel shows brown scars. Fruit flavor deteriorates, juice decreases greatly. Tissue becomes necrotic, and the fruit rapidly loses moisture. At last, the fruit will be hollow, affecting the economic development of fruit trees. Pineapple green wilt is caused by copper deficiency in the plant. The leaves of diseased plants are lighter green than those of healthy plants, and are thin, narrow, and noticeably upright. Some leaves show green spots without white powder covering. The emerging heart leaves are shorter, narrower, without red coloration. If diseased pineapple plants are not treated promptly, it can cause the entire plant to die. Control methods. To completely cure it, spray copper oxychloride or Bordeaux mixture once a month for continuously 2 to 3 times. The planting area of pineapple in southern China continues to expand, and pests and diseases become more severe and feature increasing pesticide resistance. How to conduct pineapple pest and disease control and precise fertilization relates to whether farmers increase yield and income. Dear class, if you were agricultural technicians, you would have to master the symptoms, causes, patterns, and control measures of pineapple pests and diseases. Serve agriculture, rural areas, and farmers well to support rural revitalization.